Hi everyone and welcome to my BFA Quick Start guide series, where I explain you all of the things you need to know in a quick and easy to understand video. In this one, we are going to talk about all of the changes made to the Demonology Warlock going into BFA. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more WoW videos. As always, the video will be separated into 3 different segments: changes made to based on ability, spells and mechanics, followed by me showing you the different talent builds, and the third segment will be about the rotation. You will see me playing at level 110, but don't worry, this guide should still be valid and up to date once you have reached level 120, because frankly there is nothing that really changes at max level. However, since Warlock is my main for BFA, there will be an updated and more in-depth guide once the new raid Mythic Pluses are live. In BFA, Demonology Warlock is an entire new spec. It got reworked entirely and looks nothing like the old version. If you ask me, the gameplay is very enjoyable. You just get an awesome feeling when you are summoning a bunch of demons. But that's not all. There is a lot of choices to what you can do with your demons. You can make them stronger, you can make your wild imps explode in AoE situations, or make them do damage in single target situations. Your wild imps can also be sacrificed to empower one big demon. In short, there's a lot of cool things you can do as a Demonology Warlock. Let's start with the first part of the video. As this is almost an entire new spec, I'm only going to talk about the most important changes. Like all Warlock specs, we no longer have to worry about life tab, because in BFA this has been removed. Like Destruction, our old 75 row talents are now on the 45 row, and Soul Conduit is now reduced to 15%. As Demonology, Demonic Empowerment and Demon Wrath has been removed, but Demon Wrath still exists as a War Mode talent. Hand of Gul'dan costs between 1 to 3 soul shards, and depending on how much soul shards your Hand of Gul'dan costs, you get a wild imp. So for example, a 2 soul shard Hand of Gul'dan gives you 2 wild imps. No rocket science. Our Call Dreadstalker's cooldown is increased to 20 seconds. Implosion has now become baseline. Demonic Core is a new passive spell that works like our old Molten Core system. Your imps have a 10% chance to proc Demonic Core when they expire or implode. Most importantly, Demonic Core makes our next Demon Bolt an instant cast with a max of 4 stacks. Lastly, Demon Bolt works like our old Soulfire. It has a long cast time and should only be hardcasted once, and that's during our opener. Demon Bolt generates 2 soul shards. Right, let's go over the different talent builds, because Demonology has a lot of different viable talent combinations. I will choose certain talents within a build so I can show you every variation during the rotation section of the guide. Right, let's start with our open world leveling and questing build. Level 15 Demonic Strength. Level 30 Power Siphon. This will give us the option to be more mobile. Level 45 is free of choice, but I would pick Burning Rush for again more mobility. Level 60 Soul Strike. I really recommend this one for leveling, because this gives you another instant soul shard generator, and at the same time it makes your Felguard charge to the target. This makes it good for target switching. Level 75 Dark Fury for more regular stuns. Level 90 you can take Grimmer Felguard. Level 100 take Sacrifice Souls. This talent build gives you the most amount of instant casts, which will result in the most mobile gameplay that we can achieve with the Demonology spec. Of course, don't forget to activate the taunt ability from your Felguard. Next is our Mythic plus AoE build. Level 15 Demonic Strength, level 30 Demonic Calling, level 45 Dark Pact or Burning Rush, level 60 Soul Strike or Summon Vile Fiend, level 75 Dark Fury for the fast stun uptime, level 90 Soul Conduit, and level 100 Sacrificed Souls. Of course, you can switch out talents as you please, but for the rotation part of the video, I'm going to use this build as an example. The last build is of course our single target raid build. Level 15 Demonic Strength, level 30 Demonic Calling, level 45 free of choice, level 60 Summon Vile Fiend, level 75 free of choice, but for raiding purposes I recommend Demonic Circle, level 90 Inner Demons, and level 100 we take Nether Portal. This single target build is a lot of fun, especially with the Nether Portal talent. Like in every video, let's start with the basic rotation first, and we will start working our way up from there. As a Demonology Warlock, we have our Soul Shard generators. Demon Bolt generates 2 Soul Shards, and our Shadow Bolt generates 1 Soul Shard. But using hardcasting Demon Bolts isn't very efficient, and that's where our Demonic Cores come into play. Demonic Cores is what gives you those instant Demon Bolts, which results in faster Soul Shard generation. You can have a max of 4 stacks. Now, how do we increase our demonic core procs? Well, this is fairly simple. The more active demons you have, the more procs you will get. So yes, you can use your soul shards for your called Dreadstalkers, Grimmer Felguard, Summon Vile Fiend, Summon Demonic Tyrant, and our Hand of Gul'dan. Of course, other talents like for example Nether Portal also cost soul shards. Dreadstalkers is nothing new, Grimmer Felguard is a talent, Summon Vile Fiend is also a new talent, and Hand of Gul'dan summons Wild Imps depending on how much soul shards you spend on your Hand of Gul'dan. Our Wild Imps can either help you in doing damage, or in AoE situations you can make them explode with Implosion. But there is one demon that will dictate our playstyle, and that is of course our Demonic Tyrant. It's our main cooldown and it lasts for 15 seconds, increases the duration of your existing demons by 15 seconds, and also buffs their damage by 15% for the duration. Yes, this means that you do need to put some thoughts into the timing of your Demonic Tyrant. So for our open world content, your priorities are the following. As a baseline, Demonology starts off with always having 3 soul shards, and for the basic rotation we work with a priority system, which means that you start with a called Dreadstalkers, cast Grimmer Felguard, cast Demonic Strength, cast Soul Strike, and use Summon Demonic Tyrant when it's available. I wouldn't put too much thought into it while leveling and just use it to boost the damage of your bigger demons. Next we use a Hand of Gul'dan at around 3 soul shards. Cast Implosion when there are more than 2 targets. Use Instant Demon Bolt when you have more than 2 stacks of Demonic Cores. If not, Power Siphon to generate Demonic Cores, and use your Instant Demon Bolts to consume your Demonic Cores and generate Soul Shards. After that, you can use Shadow Bolt as your filler to generate again Soul Shards, and use your Hand of Gul'dan to summon more Wild Imps. And that's it for the basic rotation. Alright, let's go over the Mythic Plus rotation, which is almost the same as our open world leveling build. Use Called Dreadstalkers, cast Demonic Strength, cast Summon Vile Fiend or Soul Strike when talented, cast Hand of Gul'dan when you have around 3 soul shards, cast Summon Demonic Tyrant, use Implosion when there are more than 3 targets. Shouldn't you have enough soul shards to use a Hand of Gul'dan, then you can use a Demon Bolt when you have around 2 stacks of Demonic Cores. Otherwise, use Shadow Bolt as your filler to generate soul shards. The idea behind our AoE multi-target rotation is to get as many Wild Imps as possible by using our Hand of Gul'dan, preferably at 3 soul shards, so we can generate the most amount of Wild Imps. When there are really big AoE packs with low health, you can go back to back between Hand of Gul'dan's, Implosion, and an Instant Demon Bolt, and skip Call Dreadstalkers and Summon Vile Fiend, because in those situations the ramp up time is way too high. Last but not least, our single target rotation with the Nether Portal talent. With this one I will show you guys the opener. Precast a Demon Bolt, use Demonic Strength when talented, cast Nether Portal, summon Vile Fiend first, I will explain to you why in a second. Cast a Shadow Bolt because otherwise you won't have enough soul shards to cast Called Dreadstalkers. Use a Shadow Bolt if you don't have any Demonic Core procs. Use Hand of Gul'dan because right now it doesn't matter how many soul shards you have, we just want to get out as many demons as possible. So keep going back to back with either Instant Demon Bolts or Shadow Bolts if you don't have a Demonic Core proc. And use your Hand of Gul'dan and try to summon Demonic Tyrant at the last possible moment to extend the duration of all of your demons. This is by far the hardest part. As long as the Nether Portal is up, we want to keep casting Hand of Gul'dan's back to back. When the Nether Portal ends, you use Demonic Strength. When it's off cooldown, use Call Dreadstalkers when available, cast Summon Vile Fiend, use Instant Demon Bolts when you have more than 2 Demonic Cores, and use your Hand of Gul'dan's once you have more than 3 Soul Shards. Right, so in raids and Mythic Plus bosses, basically anytime when you want to min-max and have the ramp up time to do amazing damage, only then the rotation becomes a bit more tricky, as there are a lot of things you have to track and take in consideration. Okay, the more in-depth rotation is pretty sick. First, let's start with the Demonology cooldown rotation, which is pretty wild, and I will show you why. Nether Portal has a 3-minute cooldown, Summon Demonic Tyrant has a 1.5 minute cooldown, and Summon Vile Fiend has a 45-second cooldown. This is basically a match made in heaven, but what does it mean? Well, it means that we always use our Nether Portal together with Vile Fiend and our Demonic Tyrant. When our Nether Portal and Demonic Tyrant are on cooldown, we can use our Vile Fiend one time without any of the other cooldowns. The second time we can use our Vile Fiend and Demonic Tyrant together. And the third time we can again use them all together because their timers align perfectly. Next, why do we use Vile Fiend before Dreadstalkers on our opener? And the answer is pretty simple. Because our Vile Fiend lasts longer than our called Dreadstalkers, this means that we can use our Summon Demonic Tyrant later in the fight when we have more demons, which automatically will result in more damage. When we use Nether Portal, the goal is to get out as many demons as possible during its duration. That's why we cast so many Hand of Gul'dans, no matter the cost. But after our opener, when Nether Portal is about to come off cooldown, you should already preemptively stack up those demonic cores so you can summon as many demons as possible, if you know what I mean. Now the trickiest part is to track the timer on your Vile Fiend and Dreadstalkers to extend their duration at the last possible second. This does require some practice at first, but it will feel so rewarding once you do get the hang of it. I will put a weak aura in the description which shows you guys the time left on every demon. It's pretty cool. And that is again all for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Please do be aware that this is still kind of a basic guide, just for the people that want to catch up with their class in a quick and easy manner. Like the video if you liked it, put any comments in the comment section down below, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more WoW videos. Hit the bell icon and join the notification squad, and as always, thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.